Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
welcome to
yeah.
Iron Bowl Debates. Yeah. Roll Tide to the Tide fans out there, and we welcome the Eagles of War.
Oh, Eagle, baby.
What's going on with DC? What's going on over there?
Hey, man, I'm just chilling on Iron Bowl Debates.
Man, I got to get myself together.
Okay.
I've been looking at this white stuff all over the place. I thought I was in Colombia or something. I said, oh, no, that's not that. That's just that's frozen rain. I said, okay.
Frozen rain. Okay.
Somebody better get that, guy.
Okay.
I had a problem back in the day.
Man.
Oh, the old feelings pop back up.
I'm just
don't have that problem.
Just happy to be here. As
Hey, what's going on, man?
Just glad to be here. I'm happy to be here, man.
Something ain't right. Something ain't right, man. DC, something ain't right.
What ain't right,
background,
man?
This ain't the right background.
What's the right background, man?
Oh, that's it. That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
I got a Chester and the molester situation. We saw Slick was over there with a quarterback who's coming to the Alabama in 2026. I don't think he should be nowhere around this child.
Okay.
He shouldn't be nowhere around this child. It's a child out of Tennessee that plays quarterback really well. And for some reason, Coach DeBoer riding around with that guy. Like he's going to be here in 2026. That's just awful news, man.
That's why he there, man.
Oh,
that's
my
why he's
God.
there, man. That's why he's there, man.
So now I got to start speaking positivity in the Slick.
Okay.
I got to start speaking. I got to speak power into his life.
Yes.
I got to infuse him with greatness because he didn't come to Alabama with it.
Okay. I think he did, man. I think y'all draining him, man.
we using up all the greatness that he brought with him.
Yeah, he brought all the greatness. Kalen the boy brought with him, man. Y'all are really like y'all taking this man down, man.
Taking
this man down, type.
Hey, not I'm stuck with a man. I'm gonna just say, I hope you're right.
They're taking him down, man. That man
was
great.
You to be so absolutely wrong. It's just I just know you don't know what you're talking about.
Alabama can do that to a coach, man. I'm telling you.
My God.
The SEC can do that to a coach, man. They can do
Man,
it.
what you think about the game the other night, man? Watching the boys play SEC football.
With SEC players.
With SEC players.
Starting running back, SEC. Starting safety, SEC.
Right?
Yeah, man. Come on, man.
What's the boy? The boy plays safety for Alabama from Georgia. I mean, come on.
Yeah, come on. Yeah.
Come on.
Transfer from Alabama. Yeah, I mean,
all they needed was the Georgia quarterbacks. It'd have been complete. Like everybody.
All they needed was an SEC coach. Jeez, man.
God bless them.
Yeah, the whole SEC raw, But hey, shouts out to them. At least they got the smarts, you know what I'm saying, to get the money to go get the players. You know what I'm saying? If you know the players, you know what I'm saying? If you know, you got a G'd out running back. Not Ohio State have athletes, man. I can't take nothing away from that.
Athletes, brother.
Ohio State do their thing, man. I can't take nothing from Ohio State. With that question, Todd, I got a question for you, man.
What's that?
With the Ohio State win and Michigan won last year, they put Alabama out.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Last year put them out of the playoffs and won a national championship with back-to-back championships from the Big Ten. Man, is the Big Ten the flagship conference right now, man?
I would have to lean on the side of saying like,
hold up, cut the music. Okay.
I would have to lean on the side of saying like, because it's somebody other than Georgia. I would think if we were dominant, then if we fall off the top of the hill, then Georgia can go on top of the hill. Then Georgia falls off. Where everybody else at? Where they at?
What do you mean? Where they at, man?
Where they at? So either we're gonna say Texas did the best the SEC could do, and they got beat up because of the really rough schedule. It was a long season. They got beat up. Georgia got beat up.
Off schedule they had.
Other than that, where they at? I mean, like the championships that we used to tout.
We
used to tout like before. SEC team done won such and such, something like 90% out of the last 17 years. Now they're touting them for 2 years in a row. Heading into third. Because ain't nothing changed down here. Saban ain't coming back. So we just said we on the sideline. We'll be lucky to get one of them little, what you call it, the little 9 to 12 spots. That's all I'm really looking for.
Okay.
So where's everybody else that's like, oh, the GOAT is gone, so we're gonna take over. If that don't happen this year,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just prognosticating a little bit.
Okay, talk to me. Prognosticate, man.
I'm not going to, but I'm saying now it looks that way. But if they get 3 in a row,
they might have a point. They might
looking like 2009,
hey.
2010,
Yeah.
2011, 2012. Who won that year after Bama won their first? Auburn? Y'all 2010, right?
Yeah, 2010. Yeah.
You remember how it looked 2013? Everybody was like scared.
Yeah.
That's how we're gonna be looking. If they win another championship, that's how we're gonna look. However they look, because we was all smiles and cheesing. I know Auburn, Alabama, we was like,
absolutely, man.
The world, the state of Alabama, ran the world.
Yes, it was.
In 2012, the beginning of 2012, we ran the world
for sure. Yeah,
that's however they were looking at us as a state. That's how we gonna be looking at the Big Ten if somebody don't get up and be complete. It is what it is.
Okay. So
oh my bad.
Okay, so let me ask you this, man. What's up, Huggy? What's up? I got another question for you. What's up, Huggy Beard? What's going on, my man? The myth, the legend, the Huggy. Hey, man, I'm just chilling, man. I'm just chilling in here with that tight sports, man. Alabama mega fast, the mega cast.
I am kind of. I'm working on
it. I said I'm working on it. I said Alabama mega.
See, I come in here
fast.
I didn't my way. He said mega. He said mega fast. Mega what is a mega fast? Like, oh, that's what tight need to be on tomorrow.
No, I ain't saying that. What I'm saying, man, is like I couldn't get Nick Saban. So I got the best, the next best man, man. I couldn't get Nick Saban, so I got the next best man, man. You know what I'm saying? See, there go your compliment. You didn't even let me get my compliment out, man. You're getting all in your feelings. I was trying to, give you a great compliment right there, man.
Get my bucket and pail and go to the house.
He said, "How them sneakers looking, man? You know they tired.
Man,
you know they tired. You know he tripping. You saw that right now. He tripping already, man. I'm trying to give him a compliment.
This man could attack my dimensional characteristics and criteria, and I'm supposed to do with that. No, that's not how we do it.
Yeah, had nothing to do with that. Yeah. He said, bro, you gonna need more than speaking positivity. If in that story is true, you heard me.
I'm telling you, man. I'm just that's all I can do. I'm not gonna start sitting spitting and cussing. I'm trying to remain somewhere between PG and PG-13.
Yeah, do that, man. Do that, man. Because I'm trying to
life.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay on here. Yeah.
Oh, some folks they let you go now. Some folks can't. He said, I touch nerves. Yeah, man. This dude stepping on my nerve.
Bruh. Rewind the tape. Rewind the tape, man. Rewind the tape, man. Rewind the tape.
You didn't
nothing to do that. I'm trying to get him. See, I'm trying to give him a compliment.
You didn't say mega fast.
I can't even get a man a compliment, man.
Is that what you said? You didn't say mega fast?
Huggy, we can't even start the show getting a man a compliment. We got to, get it out.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let me apologize to you and Auburn Nation for mishearing what you said, because I know you said mega fast. I thought you said mega fast. I'm sorry, you said mega cast, because this.
Yeah, I didn't say, but I didn't say mega fast with a T either. See how you just took that out of context?
It was a mega.
See how you took that out of context, man? You taking it either way. You're taking it out of context, man.
That'd be mega fast. And I think in German it still means fast. So which
man? No, you take it out of context. Let me ask you this, man. So is
go ahead.
Kirby Smart still the best coach in America?
Wait a minute. What? Say it again. Is Kirby Smart still?
Yeah, is he still the best coach in America?
No. I think it's up for some debate now. And I'm just tell you, man, in a sense, Ryan Day pulled a doggone saving move.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean?
Hey, don't like things going that well for you over there at UCLA or Oregon, wherever he was. What was Chip Kelly?
UCLA.
Yeah. Like things. So if you leave, you leaving? What you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, won't you come hang out, man? Come do a couple practices. And that man be OC. That is a Nick Saban move all day. How many there was at one time, I think, Nick, seriously, where there were small programs, major programs, and that man had to have about 8 head coaches on their staff.
Mm-hmm.
Why not? So Ryan Day, who was on a quasi hot seat according to the talking heads on the
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Not me, but I'm like, yeah, Ohio State, they win 11 games. And they was like, well, he's gonna get fired. I'm like, okay.
It was that in-state Michigan pressure, man. I
wasn't paying attention. I'm just saying, but he was on a quasi hot seat. Yeah. And they still saw somebody say, I think was it Marcellus Wild? Somebody was still trying to say, like, is he still on the hot seat? And I'm like, for real? How can he be on the hot seat?
Amazing.
He won the championship. What they want? You won a championship without the 2 losses to the same doggone team. I mean, I don't know what you want, man. They won. Masterful move getting Chip Kelly. The people play there long enough. And if Ryan Day go get the athletes and the defense do what it does and Chip Kelly figure out the offense, somebody got to step up their game and get it done. And I don't think it's Kirby.
Okay, so you don't think Kirby is the best coach in America anymore? You think it's Ryan Day?
I think it's up for debate. I'm just saying, like, Kirby hand down. But I will say this, and I told you this after the Alabama victory, and even going into that game, and I say victory in game because going in that game, I was like, I don't know. Georgia been beat up.
Right.
They was beat up. They was beat up. But they made the playoffs. So that's good. But a lot of folks made the playoffs for the first time. Could that guy at Arizona State be one of the best coaches? He didn't win, but it's Arizona State.
Man, is he the best coach? Is Kirby the best coach in America right now?
Who was in the Final Four? It was Sarkisian, Franklin, Ryan Day,
and the guy at Notre Dame.
Because I don't know how much the pay is, I could say the guy at Notre Dame is just good as Kirby.
Okay, so you say I'm gonna go with Kirby, man. I think Kirby's still the best coach in America, man, in my opinion. I think he had some things that happened to him. Like you said, his team was beat up. His quarterback was out. I think it's what probably was the only, like, one of the final teams with a quarterback. They're starting a quarterback not playing. You know what I'm saying? So I'll say Kirby. And as far as the dominance, man, again, Georgia was right there. The SEC team. And we don't know what would have happened. Shout out to Ohio State, but Georgia was without their quarterback, man. And
Ohio State beat Texas, right?
Yeah, they did. No, I'm saying Ohio State is deserving, but I still think Kirby is the best coach in America right now. He said, "Be careful, Ty. You ain't got that hard hat on." He said, "You gotta say Kirby's still the top coach, as much as it hurts my soul." All
I'm saying is,
all right, man. We'll see you, Huggy Beard, man. We'll see you, man. Be blessed, bro.
He did win the championship, but I mean, he won the SEC championship with a beat up team. But even Georgia fans thought they had some. They weren't firing on all pistons. I think that was because of the injuries. But isn't the proverbial proof still in the pudding? What happened last year? Why did Michigan win last year?
Georgia was left out last year, wasn't they?
Georgia was left out last year.
Right, they were left out.
I was just about to ask you that until you say out, because I didn't really remember. My memory don't work like that. But it was like Georgia was out last year, but saying the best coach right now. Now they got into this year and they had some pistons with the thing moving. But NIL has impacted him just like it impacted Alabama and everybody else. So I'm like, I gotta still go with the people who made the Final Four, man. You know what I'm saying? I got right now, because there's a Final Four. And it ain't even no fluffed up Final Four. It's kind of it melted down through a playoff to a Final Four. So if you were not in that Final Four, how can I say you? Because everybody had injuries. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Alabama had injuries. That's why we lost Tennessee. I can say that.
Okay.
I can say it. It ain't got to be true. But I'm saying, like, it's just that's I got to go with somebody in the Final Four. And I'm just saying, because I don't know the money that Notre Dame was working with, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Right? I don't know. I mean, Texas, we know they was supposed to be working with some oil money.
Okay.
So we all heard about Ohio State. And I don't know what Penn State was doing. So, but I think Notre Dame's players going to get better next year, though. I think.
Okay.
Better get ready. Everybody better get their money together.
Okay. Well, tell me this. And I'm going to say this. I think, just off the rip, man, I'm gonna say, I think Georgia is your next national championship.
Oh, with no quarterback
Nationwide. Okay. Now, huh? Yes, he got some playing time, man. I think I'm gonna go overall team. I'm gonna pick Georgia for the national championship next year.
You talking about the dude that was playing out there?
Yeah, the dude that was playing out there. I'm in my early forecast. I'm gonna pick Georgia. Wow. Dude, think about this. The closest team in the SEC, man, they went to the SEC championship. That was Texas, and they beat them twice, man. And they beat them with that guy. So I think Georgia's going to be in the playoff again next year, man. Probably with a healthy quarterback. So I'm picking Georgia to win it all. Who would you say is going to win it all? Who would you say is going to win it all?
Win it all next year?
Just football team.
I just want to get Alabama in the playoffs. So if I say win it all, I don't know. As freaky as it sounds, because I've been hearing his name thrown about. I can't, man. I'm just so bad. I'm just telling everybody, I'm so bad at this. This is just really a waste of words. Like, oh God, don't have me on some kind of top. No,
bro, this go with NIL, bro, with NIL in the portal, this gonna change next week.
Okay.
It's gonna change tomorrow. All right, well, later on today. Well, after in a few minutes with NIL in the portal, when it pop up, you know what I'm saying? Will Howard coming back and he going to Alabama? Yeah, I mean,
I kind of gotta say, or I kind of feel this is today, and just don't hold me to this, but I'm gonna say Miami.
Okay.
Because Cam is like a step back, so maybe they got to work more as a team, and maybe then they learn like, what do we do when we got a superior talent, and maybe they play because they still got a pretty good team. They just got to make out this sorry conference, and they Gucci.
Okay,
really. I'm just saying Miami. It's just looking good. They hot.
That's an interesting pick, man.
I was about to say Ole Miss.
Yeah, Ole Miss. But hold that thought, because the next question is, good evening. What about was about to watch something else and saw you were live. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in, PhD. We appreciate you tuning in.
She must have came back from the whaling tent. You know, a lot of people didn't make it back from the whaling tent yet. We was whoa. We was in the whaling tent, boy. Like they lost some games, boy. It was like, golly, what is going on with our beloved Crimson Tide? She must just got back.
She just got back, man.
She had 2 times. So
the morning bench.
Yeah, she 2 times, so she had to come back and she had to do that twice as long as everybody else. But
okay.
Need to get them dollars up.
Yeah, man. Y'all better go to the NIL collective, man, and pay that money. Pay that money.
You better mess my carrier pigeon. Don't go over there.
Pay that money. You want to win the championship?
I wanted to change the name of the collective to like something like folks over there, Northport fans. Just don't.
Hey, what is that gonna do?
You know, I want it totally separate from university because I got a feeling they're gonna start grabbing folks like, hey, didn't you send some money to the Alabama football program? Why you do that? Because we felt like, no, they ain't good enough.
Hey, man.
They'll come with a rule like entities may not give money to the university without incurring the wrath or falling up under Title IX provisions. And everybody split all the money. Well, I'm telling you, boy, they're gonna have glitter soccer balls and lacrosse sticks.
Hey man, shouts out. Hey man, shouts out to them, man.
Ladies
everybody about to get paid, man.
Hey ladies. That would have been me on campus somewhere, and somebody killing. Hey ladies, how y'all doing?
Everybody about to get paid, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. Everybody about to get
paid. Suzuki's.
Hey, the question I have too, Tight, is okay. You give me a team outside of and man, let me show you this, man. Let me show you this right quick.
The SEC?
No, man, this was shocking to me. National championships, right?
Right.
Those are the only teams that have won the CFB national champions. Is LSU, Alabama, Georgia, Clemson, Michigan, Ohio State.
So outside of that, give me somebody.
Yeah, give me somebody outside of these teams, man, that
got a shot.
You think they have a shot at a national championship, man. Jeez, bro. Penn State?
Yeah. Why are you yelling?
Yeah.
It was in the Final Four while we were not. Come on now.
Yeah.
Penn State, man.
Let me choke, man.
Penn State
give me Oregon vibes.
They were 2 shots away. I think Oregon's about to implode. I think because somebody going. Here's the problem, man. Like, dude is dedicated on all the money, and Nike's has his struggles. They're trying to piece their company back together in a fashion, piece together a great company type sense. So they may look at Phil Knight, be like, you take your money, do what you're gonna do with it. We kind of gonna back out a little bit. We're gonna spread it out. They'd rather put the money in the track for real. I just think that somebody's eventually gonna say is, okay, it worked for Ohio State. This is what they probably say. It worked for Ohio State. It worked for Ohio State. It was paying money under the table, so it's going. But it work for everybody. People, come on now.
It can work for everybody.
If 16, it literally cannot work for everybody.
Maybe not in the same year, but it can work for everybody.
Huh?
Maybe not in the same year, but it can work for everybody.
Can it?
Yeah.
No, it cannot.
Yeah. Like, just think about it, the SEC.
It's a mathematical impossibility. Think
about the SEC. Think about the SEC over that 20-some year period. How they were. You had Auburn win, you had Tennessee win, you had Alabama win.
I didn't see the whole SEC. I saw.
But that's the college football playoff. I'm saying over the last 20 or 25 years of national champions. I'm not talking about the playoff era. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying since 1999, since the BCS, since we started playing head-to-head for championships. Remember, Tennessee won the first one. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying, Tennessee.
What year was that?
I think that was 99. Remember they
Alabama was 92. So it was like
yeah.
So
no, I'm saying the head-to-head era, not just the voting. I'm saying the BCS era when they're actually like playing on the field, teams head-to-head.
We beat no one team in the country.
Yeah, man. But what I'm saying is that was still an era where after that game, somebody could go just pick the number 5 team and be like, "Yeah, you're the national champion." It wasn't settled.
What I'm saying is,
it wasn't a settled.
There's a point of diminishing return. That's you can't if everybody gather all the chips together and everybody still got this number 40, 50. $25, $30 million next year, right? If 25 teams have it, I'm just telling you, if 25 teams spend over $25 million on their team, ain't nobody waiting 25 years for this shot. Folks gonna be like, you know what, this is not working. And 9 times out of 10, either Ohio State is going to keep winning, Michigan comes back and win again, Ohio State winning some more. It could be just like the rotation of Ohio State becomes the new Alabama, and then a couple other teams, including Penn State and Michigan, become the Auburn and the Georgia. You see what I'm saying? Just rotating in. Then eventually we down here in the SEC say, man, this spending $30 million ain't working. And somebody gonna blink and say, I'm not doing it. Y'all gonna lose without spending all this money. Well, we push our money over to the baseball team. We gotta go.
It'll be the same thing with the baseball team. With people coming in and paying money to the baseball team, and that's gonna go. It's gonna be.
My point was,
I think it can happen for multiple teams, man, because you got to have the money. You know what I'm saying, and plus you got to have the coaching. But
what I'm saying, even if you have some multiple teams, I just said Ohio State, Penn State, and Michigan, and maybe another one. Indiana comes back and win one. Okay. But it still is going to be the Iowa and the Stanford and the USC that's going to be like, man, it's a bull. They're going to have to fire their coach, and they're going to get somebody that can coach. See, it's still going to come back to coaching. And I was about to say, this guy from UCLA. Talking about, I'm only 50-some years old. I'm close to 500 wins in basketball. Talked about his team like he didn't even know them. He talked about them like they came through the door like, what you wear 33? Okay, 33. What you wear 6? He was talking to them like he was like, you just can't teach, aggressiveness. And I told him, I said, guys, I can't be the toughest person on the team. Not every day. I can't be the tough. And I'm like. And every comment at first, it was like, yeah, this generation, these players soft. But eventually, people said, did he recruit these people? Does he coach these people? And my thing is part of the coaching job is inspiration or motivation or both. Now, how that has to happen in the future, when people can get up and hit the portal, that's for him to figure it out. But getting on TV, and I know UCLA putting some money into their basketball program, legendary UCLA. And he's like, man, these kids, some of them just think, they're myopic. They think they're better than they are. They're so self-centered. I'm like, did you just meet them? Or y'all been together for a couple months? So you got 15 players, and you talking about, basically he don't have no dogs on his team. Who recruited all these cats? And you know what I'm saying? If you ain't got no dogs, who recruited these cats? And who don't know how to coach cats up to dogs? See, and that's one thing you got to give Coach Prime for. He said, we got to go get some dogs. And what did he do? When he got some dogs. So, I mean, eventually it comes down to coaching. What if Coach Prime wins next year and we find out he was only paying $18 million in NIL? Just what if? Or if Lane does it and then they come out and say, well, Lane, and we're at 17 and a half. What you think they're going to say to Ryan Day? Or Sharon Moore or Penn State or somebody else that's spending $25 million. Somebody going to be on the hot seat, probably getting ready to lose their job, especially like at Michigan, because they only won, 6 games this year? If they're spending the type of money on Bryce Underwood, and then they win like 8 games, and then they find out that somebody that spent $10 million less wins the championship, it can get interesting. Let's say, they got an excellent coach. Because it's like, I can fire you, give him the other $12 million that we spent on your players, and pay him $20 million to come to our school, because you're not ready. You got to have that coach. Whoever it is, like I say, that's why I kind of agree with you with Kirby. Now Kirby can be a little rough around the edges. He got to kind of calm down, because people will, as he can see from his quarterback, people will abandon you if they feelings hurt or whatever. You ain't paying them enough money, whatever the case may be. And or Belichick may come out here. Maybe he is the great. Maybe this is Belichick's chance to prove that he's the greatest coach ever. What if Belichick wins the national championship in 2 years? Everybody like, wait a minute, all y'all fired. You fired. You fired. You want what you want? You want peanuts, or you gonna go with newspaper? Just you got to lead the whole state. So I mean, just coaching got to come into play somewhere, because that dude at UCLA was a perfect example of that. He talked about the people like he just met them coming through the door.
Yeah, that was funny though. I thought it was funny, man. I thought it was funny.
You see how bad he was talking about him? Like, I was like, wow, he was going in.
Let me ask you this, man, and we're gonna close with this question. What was Alabama's worst loss and best loss? And I think we're gonna have the same worst loss.
2024?
Yeah, this past season. Just now that the season open, we're heading into spring football.
Well, I was definitely gonna say Vanderbilt until we got Oklahoma as far as losses.
What was your first? Let's start off with that. What was your best? No, for your worst loss. Let's go with the worst loss.
But the worst loss was I was gonna say Vandy, but the 24-3 to Oklahoma was just that was almost, man, like you was like, man, are they gonna fire this man and get this over with now? Or what? I mean, it was that kind of situation to me. Now you want to do yours, or you want to do the best win?
Yeah, I'll say, man, my worst loss was crazy to do. Is the worst loss I think was Oklahoma.
Yeah, I don't know what it was about Oklahoma. I don't know if it was.
It was like, bro, Oklahoma. You was looking at a Oklahoma that had a makeshift offensive line, man. All of their receivers out. They were playing musical chairs with their quarterback. Unbelievable. They came into Jordan Hare, man, and
they did y'all with Afro here, right?
Yeah, with the backup quarterback. No, what was I'm telling you what was hurtful with that game. What was hurtful with that game, dude? It's like we were winning the game. We were driving, dude. All they had to do was just run the ball or something. Just play sound football, run the ball, and just, you know what I'm saying, just salt the game away. This dude throws a pick six, man. Yeah, I mean, that was just like that was
a pick six.
Yeah,
I wish he could throw us a pick six. He ain't sure he threw us a pick.
It's like, dude, he had a dude threw a pick six. It wasn't like necessarily like they drug us or anything like that. It was just like, bro, we were winning the game and you throw a pick six, you know what I'm saying? at the end of the game to salt it away, man. It's crazy. That was a loss.
One thing that I did talk about in my little preview of the game is something that I think we talked about, and allegedly that when he was at Clemson, and this is what I thought about, like third quarter of that game. I talked about it before the game. I said, I remember somebody saying this man was one of the best sign stealers in the college football. And I thought about Slick's whole game is elementary. It's just elementary. And one thing about being a good sign stealer is that you probably do it legally pretty good too. So if you got tails, like on the poker game, why wouldn't I think that Brent Venables could teach his defense? When y'all see this, they doing this. When you see that, because the channel called, check it out, the guy in the film room, he works with Sports Illustrated, he's a Georgia former player. He talked about it. I started talking about it. He said, when Alabama go 5 wide, it was Milrose running the ball, they're going to take the top off. Never fail. I'm like, there's like, what else do people see who do this for a living, who get paid $1 million a year?
Sure.
I mean, this dude getting paid, but I'm sitting there, I'm like, I guess we're going to run and take the top off. Incomplete pass. Oh, Milroe 3 yards lost. And the further we went on in the season, early in the season, it was fine. But, you got them tendencies. Some say, so I said, that's why I was so disappointing is it seems like the people for Alabama who made all that money didn't know that about Brent Venables. Not that he might be a cheater, but he's dang good at reading your tails. Whether it's your tackle balls, his fists up when he about to pass block, whether he looks down in the hill when he about to do a run block, all kind of stuff can happen. But what if he's just a mouse? He look at everybody on that line and be like, man, when you see that, see what they're doing right there? Let me go to this pass play. And split his screen, and he just tell his linebackers, and they just eating us up because that's what it looked like.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what happened to us. It was just like, bro, they baited the quarterback, man, like you were blitzing. He popped out, bro, caught that thing, ran it. It's like he read a book, man, on the play. And
one of Milrose's interceptions was just like that. The one he threw over here to the side, I think the pick six or the one of the interceptions. Everybody was like 7 up. They was coming. But I looked at them like, man, they wasn't tensed up like they was leaning in coming. But they like they was coming, and I guess they knew that, and they checked. And I said, "What is he checking to?" Like he checked to an interception. That's what he checked it to.
Yeah, so, man.
That was the most disappointing loss. Yeah.
What was your best loss? And we're gonna get out of here.
Best victory.
Yeah, victory. Yeah, best victory.
By the time we was going to the mighty the vaunted Reliquis Bowl. Going into that game, I was thinking like, our biggest victory was Georgia. But after losing to Michigan and all this stuff, I gotta tell you, because you grasping for straws in our situation at this point, I gotta say winning the Iron Bowl, because we could have lost that. It really been horrible.
Wow, man, that's a shocking. That was shocking. I thought you would have said Georgia.
Yeah, but you beat Georgia, but did the tree make a sound when it fell in the woods? I mean, they won SEC championship, so we obviously were a fluke. The fluke loss. I mean, they won the SEC championship and went to the doggone tournament, so we were a flukish loss. So I gotta say the LSU thing was big, but it wasn't real. And even if we'd have lost to Auburn and ended up 8-5, or really probably we would have went to a bowl game, but maybe we wouldn't have played Michigan. But anyway, 9-5 or something, been something crazy. We are 9-5. What am I talking about? Would it be 8-4? Whatever. If we would have lost to Auburn, I mean, how much worse did it get? When you're looking for national championships and SEC championships,
that was the goal, right?
Iron Bowl. You're right. That's the only thing on your top 5 goals you got is Iron Bowl victory. That's it.
Yikes, man. I'll say our best victory it was A&M victory, man. That was the best victory, man, because they were coming in. No, Texas A&M. They were coming in, yeah, man. They were looking, they were coming in. Remember, they were coming in, but they were still in contention to go to the SEC championship, and then they were in the playoffs, huh?
Go ahead and drop some more confetti.
Yeah. It was like they were in contention. If they would, all they had to do was win that game, man, and they were in contention to be in the playoffs. Same deal with Alabama with Oklahoma, man. That was their game to win too advanced, man, and they dropped the ball, dude. You know what I'm saying? Well, Auburn beat them, but I think that was the best game, man. That was.
But you heard about the news, right?
What's the news, man?
Columbia, South Carolina. Let me tell you something. Be careful what you ask for, Columbia. Be careful what you ask for, little Rooster boys.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna schedule the Crimson Tide for your homecoming?
Hey,
that's what you're gonna do.
That's hilarious, man. That's hilarious.
Be careful what you ask for.
That's hilarious.
You just get confused with the boys on the other side of the state.
Wow.
South Carolina.
Yeah, let's end the show with that one, because that is great that South Carolina is now scheduling Alabama for homecoming. Tyke, where can they find you to see you live, watch that game if you're going to be doing that next season, and to see the Chickens beat y'all, man, on homecoming, man?
Man, the Chickens ain't going to get nothing but fried around here. Rotisserie. We're going to put them in the big Crimson air fryer. On Tight Sport right now. May put them in the doggone slow cooker. Hopefully we got a slow cooker, meaning a rain game.
Yeah, I got no.
But you reach me at Tight Sports on YouTube and Facebook and what's that, Blue Sky, and you might catch me out there on X, but it's too many bullets flying out on X, but I can't take it. Okay. It's a lot of stuff going on X, but you can find me out there at Tight Sports Talk, because I go out there and laugh at people if nothing else.
Okay, that's what's up.
Very disappointed.
What's up, man?
Here, DZ?
At Auburn_Addicts on all platforms, man. Auburn Addicts TV, man, on YouTube, man. Go ahead and like, subscribe, man. Hit the notifications, man. Hit the notification bell on both channels, man. Like and subscribe, because we pop up too, man.
Right in the eye. Poke the like button.
That's right.
Right in the eye.
Yeah. Hit your notification bell, man. Tell me, my people, everybody, man. Auburn Addicts, man. Yeah, especially people, man. People need, watch some Iron Bowl debate, man.
And then watching old Miss reruns. You don't watch that. Turn it.
This was up, man. Until next time, man. We will see you guys on Iron Bowl debates.
Roll Tide, deuces.
War Eagle.